from Tom and Ruth Philippine Adventures. Sorry about that. I had to cancel the other stream out. Could not get it to work this morning. So it would not go to landscape. So you don't get to see my beautiful picture. No, that's, I don't know. These phones. I guess I'll need to go get another phone here so I can see who's on this morning. So let me go grab another phone. Hold on. All right, good morning. Sorry about that. I had to get another phone here. Let me see if I can find myself this morning. I had some people on already, and I couldn't get the phone to go like this. It always like this. And if you don't set it up right in the beginning with YouTube, it just doesn't do right on my phones. Let me say that. On my phones. Okay, I made it. I found it. So good morning, everybody. Good morning, Mark Richard. How you doing this morning? I'm having technical difficulties. It's amazing how technical. Good morning, Pedro S. How you doing this morning? How is everything? So, Mr. Mark, how you doing this morning? How are things with you? Hope you're doing well. So, we are hanging in there here. Kevin King, good morning, Kevin King. How is things with you? A normal, today is Friday here in Mindinao. Another beautiful day outside. It is, it's actually hot. It's really hot. Believe it or not, I had to turn on the aircon here at 8:15, 8:20 in the morning. That's interesting, right? Who would ever thought that in a million years? Not me. You guys see me okay? Let's see here. Let me put this down a little bit. There we go. There we go. So you guys can get a picture. So how are things with you guys? What's going on here is we're still in limbo. No face shields are required right now in some of the areas. We still have to wear a mask protocol. We still have to, do the chain of custody. In other words, like when we go in somewhere, leave our name and where we're from and our phone number in case they need to call us for whatever reason. I know sometimes what happens is you don't really think about it, but there are sometimes you may get a phone call. We've gotten a phone call or two, but come to find out it was nothing that we needed to worry about. So. Let me make sure here. Here we go. So let me make sure. I'm not missing any comments. My phone here says it's none. So Pedro, Kevin, Mark, what's going on? As you guys noticed, I cut this. This is not, Ruth has not colored it yet, but that's on the agenda today, she said. So she's probably going to tackle that. Sometime today. I got my most favorite thing right here. I got my coffee, so I'm set for an hour or so. I got my little puppy sitting here. I don't know if you guys can see him. He is enjoying himself right here. There he is. He enjoys it. Oh, waiting for the fiance interview. Good for you. Good for you. Congratulations on that. Embassy to place an interview for my fiance. I see, Pedro. Hard issue with my brother. Oh, I see. Did you have to get a sponsor, Pedro? Did you get a sponsor? So, Mark, tell me what's going on with you. And you know what? Good luck. I hope everything goes well and you get it. My friend's wife went through the interview and they are headed, or she is headed, I'm sorry, not they, she is headed to the U.S. sometime this month here, October. So congratulations to them. So that's a good sign. No, you did not. Oh, okay. Oh, yes, I did. You're bad as me. Rapid. Oh, okay. Nothing wrong with that. Rapid's cool. And the good thing about it, you can finance with them, right? You just pay a monthly fee. That's really good. Rapid is a good thing, good avenue. There are many other ones now that's popped up that say they're really good, but Rapid has done such a good job for so many. I know many of my friends that actually use Rapid, and we've not done anything yet. I would want to take Ruth to USA. Oh, I see you're paid in full. I understand. I want to take Ruth and R to USA, and that's probably the route we'll go is Rapid Visa. But they say it's easy to do it yourself. Do you wish that you did it yourself? Or do you wish that, are you happy you just went with Rapid, you know? Sometimes Rapid does a good job with filing sometimes and make sure the P's and Q's, I'm sure. In other words, like if you were to do it by yourself, so you don't have the kickbacks, you know, where they come back to you. Well, yeah, I think it about $2,000, right? I'm happy I did it with Rapid because there was a lot of stuff I did not know. Oh yeah. I understand that. Hello, Mark King. How you doing, Mr. Mark? How are things with you? Hopefully you're well. Hello again. What'd you eat today, Mr. Mark King? Well, you know, Rapid. Whoop. Viking, how you doing this morning? My good friend Viking. Hey, have you noticed your hours changing, Viking? Your watch hours? Adrian, how you doing? Good morning, sir. Welcome. How is Adrian doing? Yo. Hello, Tom and Ruth. Kevin Nash stayed 32-minute advertising. I don't think so. You know what? There was one. I don't know why they're doing that on a lot of videos in general, not just all over. They're putting these 10-minute ads on. I don't know. Very slowly getting up. Well, wait a couple of days. You should get an influx. You know, because I've been taking the time to do what I need to do to help you get the watch hours. So, Omar's biting my foot. His little teeth hurt. Omar, stop biting my feet. 32-minute ads, huh? So, what was the cost on that, Pedro? What they charge you? 2, 3? Reason I'm asking is I'm gonna have to do that also. Either that or do it myself, and I don't trust myself to do the visa thing. Clinton, how you doing? Good morning. How is Clinton? Kevin Ash is saying hi. Adrian. 868 for 3 days now. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna say this. They're driving me insane. On my YouTube studio will show on, I looked at my videos this morning on YouTube studio, 1,500, 1,800, 1,600. I go on the actual YouTube channel, 900, 800. I don't know. It's so they tell you to just turn off, put it in private, and put it back on. We'll catch up with the data from point A to point B. Well, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. So it's like, just give up and just let it flow as it flows, right? So far, I paid 500. The rest is going to be paid once the interview goes through. Okay. Good for you, man. High five, Pedro. Congratulations, man. Congratulations. I know you'd be excited to have her there with you. That's really a good thing. So Kevin Nash, thank you for watching the long video. I appreciate that. You're always a good supporter for sure. Christian, 868. I'm sorry about that. They're not counting your watt hours. I have a channel called Weekly Gospel. It was at, I don't know, 2,800 watch hours. And I was doing more messages, things like that. Then it kicked up to a little more, just a few hours more. And then all of a sudden, it went to 4,000 like overnight. So it was either being held or something. And once it hit the 4,000, I applied for monetization. They gave me the next day. They gave me the money. I mean, gave me the thing that I could put ads on there. I'm trying to say, they gave me the authority to put ads on the channel. But what a nightmare! It's like I think I don't know what was happening there. So how's Adrian doing? How you doing, my friend? How's everything with you? Clinton, how you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for coming on, Clinton. NAG 868. 868. Pedro, so far I paid the $5. Mark, did you name him Omer after Homer Simpson? Or did I misheard what you said? Yeah, Omer. O-M-E-R. It's really O-M-A-R. But they named him after a Turkish show. Ruth and R did. I made a suggestion. I think Ruth is the one who actually named the puppy Omar. And he's an Omar. There's no doubt about it. He's an Omar. He's very, as Ruth says, naughty. He's very naughty. He is. I can apply again October the 22nd. So that's this month. That's in 3 weeks. Well, I'm just going to stay the path myself with you, and I'll help you with that. They did the same thing on the other one, where RR's channel. They said that it was, I don't know, they had duplication in a couple of videos. So they said you can reapply. And so I sent a submit back in there to them to say, what's the deal with that? Because you're monetizing and you take it off, and you monetize, you take, what is that? Well, come to find out, they said the watt hours were off. I said, it says it only has 2,200. I said, it says on my end, 5,227 watch hours. The channel's been on for 4 years. And you're telling me it only has 2,200? It's a glitch in the system. So, don't know. John Boom Bean, how you doing, my friend? How is everything? Rena Roberts, good morning. Mars Bancoot, good morning. Yeah, I like to, it's 25%. It's okay, Kevin. It's okay. I complied 22nd. Rena, good morning again. John Boone, Viking, thank you. Yeah, you're welcome, Viking. Rena, good morning. John Hill, good morning. How you doing, my friend? Mom Boone, talk to you too. Good morning. Good morning. Did you get another haircut? Not yet. I'm going to today. Mommy said I'm getting a haircut, a color here, a color here. This is going to be orange. No, I'm kidding. And a color here. And this goes bye-bye, which is already bye-bye anyway. So this gets colored. So I look like Colonel Sanders. If I would be solid white, guys. I'd be like this. Every one of these is from my wife. She's sitting right here. Mike Roberts, good morning, sir. Thank you, Mr. Kevin Nash. Thank you. So a green mustache. Yeah, like Ogre. How's work? How's the work going, Ogre? No new haircut yet. I just combed my hair for a change, or halfway combed it. So Mars saying good morning to everybody. How's Miss Mars doing? Good to see you, Mars. The Dutch government already ordered new vaccines for the program in 2022 again. Did they really? I know. They're arriving the new vaccines are coming in all the time here. I've chosen at this particular time not to take it because you guys know I was sick with it, and I'm waiting. Pumpkin Joe, good morning, sir. How you doing? Thank you for coming on this morning, Pumpkin Joe. Checking your stream while I'm getting breakfast for the family. But thank you so much. See, there you go. So I'm win with the breakfast. Hopefully they're going to have what? Cereal, oatmeal, eggs. What are you making them? We're having some bacon. You guys saying hi to each other. Rena, good morning again. Mike Roberts. So Mars, how you doing this morning? How's Miss Mars? Good to see you. And I know you're happy to be back here. I know you're just excited to be back here in the Philippines. Miss Mars, when will things open up? You are in the heart of things. I'm teasing with you. So when will things open up? That's crystal ball. You need a crystal ball to realize when that will happen. Sometimes you would think that it would happen within a reasonable amount of time, but this honestly, it's really luck of the draw. It's something that you really can't pinpoint. It's really hard to say when things are going to open up. You know, I would hope that things would open up now, but it's not working out that way. Miss Ruth will try to be on today. She has got a couple things she's doing. Bang slog, an American breakfast for myself, sir. Nothing wrong with that. I had oatmeal this morning and an orange. A really nice Rena's channel. Okay. I had a really nice, sweet. It was really a tangerine. It's a tangerine. Timothy Certain, good morning, sir. How you doing, Timothy? Do Philippines eat peanut butter? Jif, they love peanut butter here. In fact, if you can find Jif or Skippy, you're doing really good. Mercury sometimes have it. I know some of the stores do carry it, but not all the time because the supply chain is broken a little bit in that area. They have their own version of peanut butter. It's actually pretty good, but they put too much sugar in it. It's loaded with sugar. It's like for every teaspoon, you're eating a teaspoon of sugar. It is sweet, sweet, sweet. It's too sweet. It's too sweet. You still don't, you taste the peanuts, but there's more sugar in there than anything. My wife hates peanut butter. My wife loves, good morning, Chris. Yeah, my wife loves peanut butter. She just is, or love it, but the jars come about this big here. They're very small and they're very inadequate. They're not, it's not worth what you pay for it. Now, fresh peanuts they have, the bowl peanuts they have, the salted peanuts, they're really good. They're just like they are in the U.S. They're really good. Make sure I don't miss anybody. Okay, you guys talking there. So, yeah, they love peanut butter here. Mr. Mitch Brumwell, high five. Thank you so much for the super chat. We really appreciate it. Peanut butter, Chris. So, Mitch, how you doing? How are things at Cape Canaveral? How are things? Did everything go okay yesterday? Or is that, no, you're still, last night. So you're nighttime. How did it go on Thursday? You had something happen on Thursday. Good morning, Sperlin. How you doing this morning? Welcome, welcome. Mike Roberts, good morning. How you doing this morning? Jumping, no mouth caps are required here. It's apparently only in the buses and trains. Oh, okay. Yeah, you still have to wear the mask, but the shield, bye-bye. I have the one that, you plug in and you charge it with a battery, and it lasts 4 or 5 hours, 6 hours on high. You can recharge. It's very simple to recharge. It does a fast charge to get you through the day. I use that to give me air because it's just too hot. It's just too hot. I don't know. I guess I'm a hard-headed American. It's all I can do to put it on, honestly, and wear the thing. I don't mind it if you're riding a motorcycle or something and you got air flowing and you got the cool air hitting you in the hot air, but you got air. But when you're sitting at a mall or standing somewhere, not at a mall, it's air con in there, but you say you're at the market, it's pain, really pain. So thank you again, Mr. Mitch. Christian Bavoro. Good morning. Mike Roberts again. Hi. Let's see. Fiji. Oh, man. I saw that a Filipino can go to Fiji for 4 months visa. I saw that on a video I did the other day on visas, and they can actually stay for 4 months visa free. Entry can get in for 4 months. You asked me what I had for dinner. I had nothing. Just remember going to eat today some French toast. By the way, do not tell me what you want to eat in that video. Which one was it? Which video was it? I get so many from you. Which one was it, Mark? And then I get them from a couple other guys too. Good morning again, Mr. Sperlin. How is Connecticut doing? How are things going in Connecticut? Christian, currently watching your Expandable Home series. Want to put one here in Fiji. Oh man, it would be beautiful there. You know what? It's really a great choice for that instance. You don't have to worry about the construction, the infrastructure there, the building. You can add on to these. So if you buy one of these, you can add on it very simply. Just tell them, I want to extend the wall this way by 1 meter, 2 meter, 3 meter. I want to extend that wall 1 meter, 2 meter, 3 meter, depending on size of the lot that you have. And so you could have, instead of a 500 square foot house, you could have a 1,012, 1,300 square foot house. You can have them put fans in there. You can actually, they will do anything that you want. They're very, very good at helping. So Christian Bavaro, hopefully you like that. Kevin, thank you again, Mr. Mitch. I like hot pancakes. Hot pancakes, peanut butter on top of a little syrup. Yeah, me too, Timothy. With good butter. I used to love the Denny's. I kind of got away from it because the chocolate chip. I love the chocolate chip pancakes at Denny's. And sometimes they bring out another container of chocolate sometimes. It depends on the location you're at. Just chocolate. Now, whether it's real chocolate or not, it sure tasted good. And they had the chocolate chips, and you could take the chocolate and put on the top with some syrup. Boy, how many calories in that? So Rena, how are things with you? Good to see you. Hopefully everything is well with you. One about breakfast. I don't remember that one, Mark. I don't remember one like that. I had a guy. Stephen from Behold sent me one yesterday where they're the Korean food. Is it like the one with the Korean food? I like to mix peanut butter and jelly together. Me too. You always notice we get into food, but yeah, me too. I like the peanut butter and jelly mixed in. It gives it. I love the flavor. Busy here in the Philippines. You guys talking? I know a guy working in school for space engineering field. I turned him on to Mitch's channel. I thought Mitch's video was really cool. I love Mitch's videos. I always want to be an astronaut, and Mr. Mitch fulfills my anxiety on that. I grew up as a kid. I wanted to be an astronaut. What I love about Mitch is he actually, if you go through his videos, he actually takes you inside NASA. They had some old equipment out there that they did back in the 60s, and he took us along, like old solar panels and things like that they used to use to stand alone. It's really kind of cool. If you know history and what it was about, a NASA program back in the 60s and 70s, and you would actually look at that stuff, it brings back memories. I don't know, people say they did or didn't, but I truly believe from my heart that they did walk on the moon. But I remember those days. I remember that day. John Boone is saying, but here everyone must have QR code. No injection. The QR turns red if you can't enter bars, restaurants, museums. Yeah, they started that too. Here, you got to have the QR code to go anywhere here. You don't have that QR code, you're not going in anywhere. And you're exactly right. The malls are requiring it now. The girls set it up for me. It was really easy for them to set it up for me. And I have access now. I did not realize it was that easy to set it up. So it was really nice. Really nice. So you guys talk. Oh, I not said hi. Okay, you guys saying hi. Pumpkin Joe saying, my food is ready. Sorry, I'll watch your stream later, so I credit your watch hours. Got to get the food home while it's hot. Get it down in that belly, Pumpkin Joe. No worries, my friend. No worries. Just a bill. Are you worried about cyclones, hurricanes in your house? Has the house been through any approximate wind speed? Hey, just a bill. It's category 4 rated. It's rated category 4. So it's ideal for Fiji. And it's ideal for islands. Have I been through category 4? No. Have I been through small windstorms? Yes, here. But the reason I bought this house, back in the day, China got hit with a big typhoon. And you remember that nuclear power plant that got hit with that typhoon? And the only house was standing was this house for miles and miles and miles. This is the only house that withstood. That's the reason I bought it. So I went back to that video and I contacted the news agency, and they put me on to this manufacturing company that I bought the house from. That's how I found this house, was through that thing. It took about 3 months for me to get all the particulars, meaning they didn't email me back, couldn't find it. I said, I need to know where that house is made, and I want to buy one just like it. So they took me to the manufacturer. Manufacturer's house been in business a long time. They manufacture many of those. They ship them all throughout the world. They got offices in Australia, all over the place. And they make a lot of these houses. I forget how many I was on that day. They assign people, and that's their job, and they never leave this house. So like if Joe or Jane or Sally start this house, Joan, Jane, and Sally finishes this house. Just Bill, I would, let me say this. When it's windy outside, I don't know it. And when it's raining outside, I do know it because it sounds like a little BB sitting in my roof. If I'm over in a tin roof or a standard house, I can hear a lot more. It's very quiet. You don't hear any dogs or roosters or anything out there like that. You don't hear anything at all happening, right? It's because it's really got a good dB level. So that is the important thing about having a house like this. And not only that, if I open up the door, you can hear roosters and dogs barking and everything else. And I do a lot of my videos in here because it's too loud outside. You guys know that. Even if I walk down the street, it's just loud. Cars, motorcycles, So I'm not worried about anything like that here in this house. Now, if I was in that blessing house over there that I built, yes. Or if I was in a standard house, I would worry. But we don't have too many here because I'm inland. I'm 100 miles or 100 kilometers in from Davao. And the CDO, it's about the same, 100 kilometers. I'm in the middle. I'm in Balai City in Mindinao. Valencia City in Mindinao is where I'm at. So I'm kind of in the center. Mitch did a dry run with Mitch saying the NASA SpaceX crew are coming. It's set to launch October 30th from Kennedy Complex Pad 39A. Awesome. Well, we get to see it. Do a video. We'll watch it. Mitch's got some great videos, some great launches, man. He's got some of the scrub. Good morning, Jim and Rose. Good morning. Is it buffering? Is it buffering, Jim? It's not on my end. It's not. Steve D, good morning. Is it buffering? It shouldn't be. It's was 200 this morning when I got up. Actually 300 megabytes of speed. And we got, ours got 3. We got 5 devices on, so it should be fine. No, they put hot dogs in the middle and place an egg in it. Yeah. I saw that. I like that one. I saw that. Split the egg. I put the egg inside, and they put a lid on it, and then I like that. The hot dog idea. I love that one. In fact, that would be a great idea to do for lunch. Yeah, you take the hot dog, you split it in the middle, spread it apart, take a pair of tongs, what they did, and just hold it and put the egg in there, and then put 3 or 4 in there, and then put the lid on and let it cook. It's kind of like over easy. Yeah, I saw that. I like that video. It's kind of cool. Buffering stop. Jim, it could be my phone. Christian is saying. Let's see. Mitch saying thoughts of attempt to rename the Webb telescope. I was skeptical of Mitch's at first, but I see him over the years. Finding great doing space-related videos. You know what, Kevin? From my experience, Mr. Mitch is really a down-to-earth, really good guy. He really is. He helps many that are in need, and he is. I'm just going to speak for him because he won't speak for himself. He is someone that if you are in trouble, you can contact Mr. Mitch. He is just he's a good guy. He doesn't mean harm to anybody. He doesn't talk bad about anybody. He's a good guy. And I'm telling from the 6 years I've known him, he's just a good guy. And he's helped me, and I don't know that I've helped him any at all. He's never asked for any help from me. I've never asked any help from him, but he's there to help no matter what. He's just a good guy. It's a sturdy house. Rapid go through other direction also. Meaning the 13A. I'm having trouble with all the crap involved. I was thinking about getting help. John Hill, guys. Oh, do a rapid. John, email me. I'll help you with that. We have our 13A. We can help you with that. I counted the times, guys, to get my 13A. Some go and don't have any problem at all. But you remember, I got mine back in the day where you had to actually get a physical. You had chest X-ray. We had ours sent back from Manila because it was in black ink or ink that's not supposed to be used. Okay, I don't remember what color. So we had to redo it again. Yeah. Send it back. My middle initial was wrong. Send it back. Come back again. The address was wrong on your report. Send it back. Now remember, each time it comes back and forth, came back and forth about 6, 7, 8 times. And each time it comes back, it's 1, 2, 3 months. 1, 2, 3 months. 1, 2, 3 months. 1, 2, 3 months. Believe me, I can help you, John. Just email me. We have trained 4 astronauts to go to the International Space Station. They're flying on SpaceX Falcon 9. Man, Mitch, when I come to U.S., I'm gonna come visit. I don't want to stay long. I'll just stay in the RV out back. Boy, it's nice. He's got a nice place too. I love the budget for space exploration, but it had a bit more to be spent. So Jim and Rose, good morning. Hopefully you're doing well. Good to see you. Sorry, limited on time. 15-minute break. Okay, Lang. See you, Mitch. See you. Bye. Thank you, Mr. Mitch. Thank you. God bless. Steve Baby, how you doing, Steve D? Good morning, sir. No buffering here. No buffering. You're good, Captain Tom. Thank you, Mr. Mitch. You guys telling me? Can you talk more on the solar use for expandable home? Basically, I have about 1,400 watts total on the roof. I just bought another 600 watts. Give me 2,000 watts of solar power. I have one set up 2 systems instead of one big system. I set up 2 systems. One's going to be designated for my aircon, which is presently not on solar. I have the other system, which is right here. I have a lot of videos on it right there. That solar system supplies the house for all its needs: fans, TVs, fridge, satellite, phones, chargers, cell phone chargers, internet chargers, internet. So when the power goes out, I still have internet. It does everything except for the heavy appliances. Like I can't put the stove on. I don't have the inverter stove on, or the rice cooker on solar because it pulls too many watts at one time. I can do it on the new system I'm setting up. I really don't need it. I just need it for the aircon. I'm actually only almost I'm 80% solar. See there, I don't know if you see the inverter at the top. Underneath it, see the meter? It actually reads the meter. It goes out to a pole, but they don't give me solar, so I don't feed the pole anymore. The red box is the controller. It controls everything. That controls all kinds of stuff. It's wireless. I can see how much I'm doing on that. Down underneath it is a 1,000-watt grid tie-in inverter. It ties into the grid. I can actually run grid. It goes to 2,000 watts. That's a 6,000-watt inverter. I bought a 12,000-watt inverter for the big aircon. That switch out there, that white switch, which is right there, that white switch, you flip. It goes from solar and then tied into the grid. If I want to run it to the grid and get credit back for my bill, but they don't do it here because it costs them $200 to put a net metering out there, and they won't do it. I have approximately 800 app hours of battery backup. So this can run about 3, 4, 5 days if there's no sun. We have run it, but recently storms come in. It's cloudy all day. And it ran about 4 days with no sun. So, and it's lithium batteries in it, and go down to 0 up to 1,200 times. So it could run. So lithium is the way to go. I have lithium out in the garage. I need to do a video on what I got out in the garage. I bought some real nice lithium batteries, and they'll do. It's about 700 amp hours. So a battery, and hopefully they'll run my aircon. If not, I'll buy another 700. and I'll pay $80. There's a guy here in town that has a lot of batteries. Not town, in Manila, it has a lot of batteries. So I'm going to the moon. I just have a question: why they lost all the original films going there? Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that too. Yeah, I see the devotion it causes over time. I had to drop off my internet this morning, 100, and sometimes stop. Hey, Jim, we actually forgot to pay our bill. And we did, honestly. And not because I pay. We don't know what the bill is because they sent a text, right? So it's 2,600 peso for my internet. It's 5G, TV, phone, 3 modems, the whole works. 2,600. We forgot to pay it. 2 days later, we get a text. If you don't pay your bill within 48 hours, we'll turn it off. For PLDT. Yeah, I've always paid it. This time I missed it. She went down the next day and paid it. I always like paying things in advance. Well, you can't pay that in advance because you don't know how much it is. Now 90 and 80. This one right now, Jim, is I have the 5G. Runs about 300 where I'm at. It does get down to 200 megabytes of speed. But I got the 5G plan. I decided to just go for the works. And I have another system backup. And if I could get another backup, I'd get another backup on the internet. But there's nobody else comes out here. I have one here. It's unlimited. It runs about 12 megabytes all the time. Jim and Rose, hi. Kevin T, hello. How are you doing, Kevin T? John Ferris, good morning, sir. Welcome, Mr. John Ferris. Tom hasn't been to Maria Cristina Waterfall yet. Not so far from his place. When are you going to vlog that, Tom? Maria Cristina. I don't know where that is. Never heard of it. We'll have to check it out. We could do it. We could do it. If we're going to do anything, we're going to Harry Potter's Hobbit houses is what we're going to do first. But we can't. Here's the thing. A lot of those water parks, including the parks right here, the R Park, are closed. You can't go to them because they're locked down. We're still under quarantine. So as far as getting out, they may open up one pool, the limit to 50 people. They have to limit it because of the current situation. And they do. They have guards there, literally guards with guns. So big, nice, big, huge guns. Yeah. But so all those places. Now, my friend Claude gets around pretty good, but he's realizes now you can go to the mall, don't mean you're getting in. You can go to the park, but doesn't mean you're getting in. So Claude is here for a while. Okay, Rena, you're listening in. You're going to have some coffee? Okay, Rena, thank you. And the thing about it is the parks could be open, but they're really not. They're really not open. You know, the guy at our park's going crazy because he always would have. Got 5, 6, 7, 8, more than that. He's got so many swimming pools in that place and slides, and it's a beautiful place. And they're hurting. Your experience with the immigration department are similar to mine. With only 3 comebacks. Jim, I had let me just say, really 6, 7 comebacks. In fact, it got so bad, I got to know the ladies at the office over there, and they knew me by face, it's almost like family. I walk in the door and they go, "Sit down, Tom." It was something else. It was something else. Hey, honey, you ever heard of Maria Cristina Waterfall? Where's it at?
Schools.
Huh?
It's schools.
Where's it at, darling? Get close?
No, very far.
No, it's Ruth said it's very far. Maria Cristina is very far, she said. Your experience with immigration, yeah, I know. Liiving City, yeah, I know, that's far. Steve Thomas, good morning, sir. Welcome. Steve from Joni, say hi from Boholoon in Boise, now back at home in June. Hope all is well. Steve, nice to see you, man. How are things with you? Good to see you. Good to see you. We'll have to go back and meet at Boholoon sometime when everything gets to normal. That's our friend, Mr. Steve. I met him when I went for my 5-6 week trip into Cebu. and all around that area there. We stayed everywhere, if you guys remember. If we get back to what it was, we'd be all over the place. But it's not like you can just hop in a car and go there. It doesn't mean you can get in and get out. But it's nice to see you, Steve. Thank you so much. Tom, what do you need to add your solar wind power? I got it. I got wind power. I just have to install it. My blades are, I don't know, 2 feet. It's probably 2 feet. That's not 2 feet. 2 feet. 2 feet long. And I got the blades. I got to ask my solar guy. I ordered it separately. I'm in one of these guys. I don't buy from a guy that says, hey, I got it this way. I buy from a guy that I make it. I save so much money. I don't say, hey, we do a complete package for you, sir, for 100,000 pesos. No, I'll do it for 10. So that's what I do. And I think I need a generator. I don't know. Christian said, thanks for the signing off and looking forward to more expandable home videos. Christian, there's probably 40 in there. There's probably 40 in there, and solar and everything too. It explains everything on my solar, where I bought it, how I got it, all that stuff. Thank you. See you later. Rena, make me Mike and crab French fries. Oh, king crab, Mike or crab? Me and Mike. Oh, me and Mike. Husband. No crabs. John Shoemate, how you doing, my friend? How is John doing? Mark King. Tom, do you know just because you have it and it's not installed, then the same as not having it in the first place? Exactly right. I should just throw it in the garbage, right? No. The solar guy's in quarantine, and I can do it, but I want to make sure. See, what I'm going to do is mine's intricate. It's going to be different than what a normal. What I'm trying to do is different than a normal standard solar setup, because I'm going to actually have that solar not only do, I'm going to have it do lights for the outside of all the houses. I'm going to have it do, instead of buying all these parking lot lights that work and last for about 6 months, I am going to try to have a lot of stuff that is already set up and I don't have to worry about it. Just flip a switch and everything comes on. A better light for the garage. I'm going to have him do all that stuff, because it's just a nightmare. Lights here in the Philippines, power goes out so much. It's amazing. It's just amazing. Yep. Frankie from Cali. What's up with the government on logistics, advanced notice on travel? Not only that, but the facts available near you in Philly. Frankie, I wish I could. Frankie, as it stands right now, the requirements change all the time. Some said you have to have the vax before you come. I do know some people that came here didn't have the vax. There are a couple, and they just came in. They had to go through quarantine for 7 days. They did do that. They just came in last week, and they're at their home city now. So I think, hello, Miss Judy Fisher. How you doing? Good morning. So I think a lot of times, for me to answer that, I have no idea. I'm an American in a foreign country, and it's really hard to understand what's happening sometimes. But from what I'm seeing, things are getting a little bit better. And the reason why I'm saying is no face shields required. They made a statement they have the cases are declining in Manila, that they're looking to expand areas. So, and about 60%, 70% of the people are vaccinated there. And only about 18% of the people in the Philippines are vaccinated, but most of the people there are vaccinated. So they may just, hello, Hellbilly, good morning. Mark Massick, good morning. How you doing, Mark? Hellbilly? So they may just open it up in general, just open it up. So Mr. Ron, good morning. And I think a lot of times what's going to happen is as time goes on, it's just going to get a little bit better. They want it open. They really want it open. They need it for the economy. They need that. They need more influx. And people are the supply chain is broken. And a lot of cases, the food and things like that. Albert the dog Einstein. Oh my goodness. Good to see you, man. I haven't seen you in a long time. High five, Albert the Dog Einstein. So thank you for coming on. Thank you all for coming on today. We really appreciate it. But I think in time and the time, I have no ideas. Mr. B, good morning, sir. I have no idea when it's going to be. I wish I could, but I'm a grain of sand in the whole picture. I really am. So if this is what I can see. Sperling, good morning again. I don't want it, but I'll gladly take it. Yeah, Sperling, I understand. I understand. So, Mr. Ron, good morning again. Paul S. Good morning, Paul S. How you doing? Good to see you. I didn't see you. Good morning. Yo, Billy again. Albert the Dog, Einstein. Mr. B, how you doing, Mr. B? Only 80 to 90 kilowatts a month makes it hard to justify solar. Only a few announced brownouts. Same for the house. Rent is so cheap. I can't justify buying. So yeah, 80 to 90. Mine's 300. It's aircon. It's aircon. Yeah, my aircon burn a kilowatt a day, just aircon. So I'm going to have solar on that. I bought the stuff. I spent the money reluctantly, just for the solar. And since I've got it, I want it installed, and I can't get the solar guy here because in quarantine until the 15th. It's the street, guys. It's not just him. It's the whole thing. So because so they just block off the streets and like that. So guards. So he's under that, and that's on the other side of town. So when he is available, he's going to scoot over, and I'm going to have it install it. I have to tell you, I am concerned about one thing. I'm just going to tell you exactly what it is right now. The solar panels that I got, as you know, the solar panel is always about 3 feet by 5 feet, something like that, depending on the wattage and depending on what brand it is. These 300 watt panels, I'm a little worried about it. They're only like 2 feet by 2 feet. And I'm concerned about that. The guy guarantees that they're 300 watts or I can get my money back. Well, he better hurry up because I only have limited time to get my money back. I only paid $50 for 300 watts, and it came with it came with all kinds of stuff. Controller, everything from China. And he sold many of them. So I'm really concerned about that, and I really am not really not excited about it, but we're going to test it, and if it's not going to work, I'll send them back. Albert the Dog. Paul, is there still quarantine for double vaccine tourists? You know what? It's Paul S. I really don't know. I can't answer that question. I know people have not gotten the shot, gotten in, did the thing, did swab tests and went their merry way. I know people that had the shot still had to go into quarantine. So it's have shot, no shot, same quarantine is what I understand. But I'm not an expert at all. James, how you doing, Mr. James? Good to see you. Good to see you, James. Frankie, do the people in Philly know that their country is the top 5 in the world on restrictions to the world? No, they probably don't. There is a lot of restrictions. And it's not a negative thing. It's really a positive thing. Because all they do is trying to help you and save you, right? And help you during that particular situation. But you can't really get mad at them. They're just protecting the people from the virus. So I would say overall, it's really not a bad thing. But it is a pain in the neck. I have to tell you, it's a pain in the neck. Judy, so how's Miss Judy this morning? How you feeling? How you doing today? Hopefully you're feeling well. I heard Albert, the chasing Scroder's cat, but only if it was alive. Cat, I don't know what that is. It's 4 hours by bus to the falls. Oh, by me? Okay, well, we can scoot over there. If it's got a hotel, we'll go there and spend the night and come back. Who likes to go swimming and then come back the same day, right? Because it wears you out. I will have to check that out, Kevin Nash. Frankie, California, never gave a time, November the 1st. You know, I don't know. I don't know. I would be guessing if I said when it's going to open up. I would be guessing. But remember, I'm a grain of sand compared to the whole thing. I really am a grain of sand in the whole big scheme of the world and what's going on here. The thing that I've noticed though on the TV is instead of saying bad, 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 murder, this, is saying good, 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 more so than it ever has. Jack Redmond, good morning, sir. Thank you, Jack. Good to see you, my friend. Yeah, it was. I want to try to do a few more streams along, because it helps everybody have questions, and it just will help people along. It's good to get to see the gang again. You know, I'm hopefully saying hi to everybody. A day trip, yeah, I'm gonna make it a day trip and a next day trip. You guys, let's see here, James. I seen a light at the end of the tunnel with a Hubble telescope. I wanted to open too, but with a caveat. 59-day visitor's permit with only 31-day extension. No tourist visa, visitor pass. Then real tourists would be here. Then leave 2023 maybe. Yeah, there's a lot that my friend got an extension on his, he's on tourist and went and paid the fees. They gave him a year. So you don't have to worry about going back there for a year, because they figure that if things do open up, things will be okay. So a year on his tourist. His reprieve was 1 year. He's so happy. So, and a shout out for that. So that's good. I'm looking to buy a house, 4-bedroom minimum in the Philippines. I see proper range, 10 million. Pace, why do you think it's the best range to get? Paul S. I don't know where you want to live, but I tell you what, do this. Go on Facebook Marketplace. Check out an area, any area you want to do it. Stay away from Duma. Stay away from down in that area. Check out Cebu. But the best deals that I've seen so far is in Davao and CDO. Davao, there was that house I listed the other day, 2.2 million. If my memory serves me right, it's 3 to 4 bedroom. 2.2, and it come with a really nice lot and a nice entry gate. And the house was nice. That was my video I did a couple of days ago. Land for sale, things like that. So you can find some good deals on there. Contact the real estate broker that's there. Email them or call them, whatever. Email them on Facebook or chat them, and they'll help you through it. There are some good deals right now in Davao. Their land prices have changed quite a bit. Where they were here, they're still here. But if you go, you can find some deals if people want to sell stuff. So Paul S., check it out. Okay. Rena saying hi. Good to catch you on, Jack. I'm glad to see you, my friend. Most things will be open. Mr. Ron saying first of the year. Okay. I hope so. Still here just on phone. Thank you, Christian. It's all right, my friend. James is saying first part of January started a little more positive. Yeah. Yeah, so you're coming in February no matter what. Shout out to Miss Judy, okay? So making room in February. I'm coming no matter what. Jack is saying, I'll be in Manila October 4th for a 10-day quarantine, then off to Baguio. High five. Good for you, Jack. Good for you. Hey, Jack, so it's 10-day? Jack, what was it I was wanting? Baguio has it. They don't have down here. I forgot what it was. It was fruit. Apples. Baguio has some best apples up there. Is Davao safe? Yes. No, Paul. It's one of the safest cities in the Philippines. Duterte's daughter is the mayor. So what do you think? Really? No, it's the safest city. If I was to live anywhere in the Philippines, I'm talking anywhere, it would be Davao or CDO. Yeah. Davao is safe. Very safe. That was political. That mess was all political, by the way. Just to let you know. It had nothing to do with anything other than political. And there was a political aspect of ploy, and they caught the guy. He got the guy. They found out who did it all. Welcome to Baguio, Jack. Apples. Yeah, apples. They grow one of the best apples up there. I understand because of the weather. Yeah, Paul S. It's very safe. It's as safe as any city that I would be go in. It's safer than I would think anybody, you know. Tom B and Santa, let me do the link. Okay, it's fine. Kevin, it's okay. I don't mind. Do all the channels. Do everybody. It's fine by me. We're all friends here. I don't care. So, Rena, yeah. Found February the 8th, tickets for $800 on Philippines Airlines. Oh, wow. 8 round tickets. $800. You can't beat that. And it's from Philippine Airlines. I-5 Hillbilly. Way to go, man. Very important job. Yeah. Davao is one of the safest cities I've ever lived in. There you go. Mr. Ron lives there. That's right. And let me say this. At midnight, you can walk down the street there. There ain't a city in the Philippines that you can't walk it out at midnight and be safe. You can't do it in Cebu. I know you can't do it in Manila. I don't know about Naga or Bohol or any of those other places like that because I've not been there. I know Duma, you can't walk around. So, yeah, you're safe. And we have been out late, not on purpose, and been out at night. It's very safe. Frankie's saying, from your knowledge, are the hotels taking advantage of quarantine guests? I don't want a bowl of rice in the middle of the door and say, text me it's done. I have to beat the rats to it. You know what, Frankie? I would say for me, looking at that, from what I understand, just you can order whatever you want. There is a list. Just tell them you don't want rice. I don't eat rice either. I don't want rice. I don't even want it on my plate. But the girls love it. So if I get it and it comes with it, I'll get it and I give it to the girls. But then I'll order something else. They have American food, so you don't have to worry about that. It may not be the best hot dog you ever had for breakfast or whatever meat they're doing, but maybe a little tough. But you'll find that some of the food is as good or better than what you get in the U.S. at the hotels. Really. They're not using the powdered eggs. They use real eggs. The bread is just as good. Some is homemade bread that they make here, and they put it on your plate. So if the fish are fresh caught fish. So if you're eating, you can eat pretty good here, to be honest with you. If you don't gain weight when you come to the Philippines, something's wrong. Because like where Mr. Ron lives in Davao, so I got some of the best food there is. So I'm moving to Ilo. Sperling, nothing wrong with that. It's a great place to live. Beautiful place. The checkpoints for honey badger and around Manila open up at 7 in the morning. This morning it closed at 7. It's the rain. They close the station. Yeah. They do the same here. It's 7 or 8, and it depends. Sometimes it's 7. They may wait to 8. So if you're riding the bus, you sometimes can scoot on through. So Ruth and I always try to get an early bus. Oh, strawberry also. Yeah, strawberries. They grow a lot of strawberries there. Really beautiful strawberries there. And they actually grow strawberries here in a place going to Davao, up on a mountain. I forgot the name of it, but they grow strawberries there too. They have a big checkpoint there. You have to get out of the bus. I can't pronounce. I forgot the name of it, but there's strawberries there too. Thanks for the info. I'll get on that and buy property. And does Davao have good expat community? Oh my goodness. Davao was rated #1. In fact, go online. The best rated places to retire in the Philippines. Davao is either going to be #1 or #3, #4 on the list. It was rated #1. Best places to live. Davao was lit, and it's got a great expat community. Really great expat community. You can go to the mall, and you can find many expats there. Anywhere you go, you'll find a lot of expats. And a lot of expats here, though, I got to tell you, they don't like to talk to you. You know what I mean? But it's like that because I have a lot of friends that live there in Davao and surrounding areas. So when I get there, it's usually there's a lot of condos there, and they have meetings where people from Germany and France, or they have a coffee times and their socializing times at some of the malls. And you'll find sometimes the table could be 10, 12, 15 people, and there'll be 2, 3, 4 tables of people, and it's expats throughout the they're having their afternoon coffee or early dinner. Check it out, Paul. Randy Conrad, good morning, sir. Good to see you. Haven't seen you in a long time. Good to see you. Good morning. We're doing fine from Liberty, Pennsylvania. Good to see you, Randy. Let's see. Go Steelers. Channel only, no video specific. Mr. Ron, Ned goes to the market every morning at 4 a.m. and she isn't scared. Yeah, there you go. There you go. And Ruth go here saying, even where we live, people question was it safe? At one time, it was a little scary. I'm not going to say it's rosy all the time. Yes, it was. And I couldn't say it on the streams, guys. So there were some times it's not so rosy. But now things have gotten where it's okay. You know, I couldn't really say. People say, well, why don't you get out? There's a reason. There's a reason, okay? So, you know, people think, you know, yeah, okay. It's called life safety, guys. I like fire alarm. Hey, Tom, rent a 9.0 hotel, 14 days, all minutes include $345. Okay. It's okay. $345, okay, 14 days. That's okay. 17,000 peso. Oh man, I take that. Ruth and I, we got our places we go to, you know, like White Mansion. There's places we go to in Davao and some of the places, and we enjoy them because they know us there, and we've been going there for years. And even their capacities is down to nil to none, and some of them have closed up. What's the best thing about Davao City is the airport there you can really fly in and out of. Exactly, Mark King. And not only that, it's easy. I can tell you this, when you fly into Davao, be careful on the vendors for taxis. Just get a regular yellow taxi or a white car taxi. Don't listen to anybody else. Just get a taxi. Don't listen to anybody. Just get a taxi. Don't say, hey, I can take you here for 400 peso. Don't. A taxi costs you 100. Don't do that. Just get a taxi when you fly in. Just get a regular taxi. Just say, I want a regular taxi. Where do I go? Well, walk up this way. There'll be 500 people out front. Hey, I'll take you. 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 Some guy would want extra money and they'll take you. You don't know where they're taking you. You're back here. You can walk at midnight safe. I'm worried about pickpockets. You know, I'm not saying, you know, anywhere you're going to can get, especially a foreigner. So it's always good to have somebody there. Hello, Lady Farmer. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. You know, you can always get in a bad area, no matter where you're at. Here, you better be in at 10. The streets close up. Curfew's 10 here. Yeah, Mr. Ron's right. They do have a large police presence. No, I had to get away from the rice. Judy, my belly is still big, and I've been eating too much rice. But I have to tell you something. Me stop eating rice. I just eat bread, sliced regular loaf bread, wheat possible, all the time. And I feel better. And my body itself feels better because I don't have that rice lug me down, make me tired. Because believe it or not, it's got a lot of sugar in it. A lot of sugar. I forget how many teaspoons I did research one time. It's like 2-3 teaspoons of sugar in a cup of rice. A lot of sugar. A lot of sugar. That white bread, too, has a lot of sugar in it, too. But I only eat a slice of it, or 2 or 3, compared to a cup of rice. James, I'm amazed at how many expats still afraid of Mindinao. James, there's a lot of people still afraid of it. Yeah, exactly. Were times where it was kind of things, especially over towards CDO and things, but things have gotten better. Are they perfect? Well, I don't think anywhere you can say it's perfect. But overall, it's really, really good. I feel safe. I've been to CDO so many times you couldn't count them on one hand. All the hands in this house. I mean, we made this year alone, we probably made this year more than 3 trips a month. Yeah, every month. Last 2 months we've not gone, but before that we were going 2-3 times a month just to go. Yeah. I'm doing a lot of times I just don't say I'm there. We just go. I'm not just doing a video, just do a video. In other words, we just go. We don't say anything about it. We just come back and we just go and come back. I'm doing my quarantine hotel 101. It's the Asia Mall. There you go, Jack. Hey, Starbucks. Where are you quarantined? Starbucks 101. You better not be out at midnight, hun. Yeah. Yeah. Kevin bought shorts with zipper pockets. I've been going to Apol Sudo for 4 years. Very safe. Nothing better than midnight stroll. Mark Messick. Yeah. Hey, you know what, Mark? There was a time we stayed at the condo there, a new condo, Oasis condos there in CDO, the new ones, brand new. And we only had like two buildings open. And we were out at the pool. It's just I'm sitting there going, there's nothing better than this. It was late, me and Mama. It was late, our swimming. But there's nothing better than that. Now, RR misses it. I miss it. We all miss it. Davao has direct international flights, so you don't have to go through Manila. Yeah, you're right. It does. It has a good international. They may route you to Manila or Cebu. But yeah, you're right. It's international, so you can fly in there. $2 million for house and lot at my rent rate. It takes 16 years to break even. Is that what it is? Oh, I see. So you break even, I would be 88, and that's down an area, no cars, no houses. So 2 million house and lot. You know what? Ruth and I probably house lots. We don't have anywhere near that in all of it. We probably have 700,000-800,000 houses, lots, and what we did here. And really, overall, will I get my money out of it? It's not for me. It's for them. And I designed that way because I can't take it with me, and I want them to be okay. So if I'm gone, Ruth has a place, and R has a place when she's gone, and they don't have to worry about it because I love them. You know, I'm not like one of these guys. For me now, just for me, I did that for me. But then, if and when it gets an opportunity, we scoot back to the U.S. and stay a month or 2 months to visit my brother on vacation, and we come back here. Well, there you go. But that's our ultimate goal, you know, and just enjoy life, not worry about it, you know, because I worked all those years, you know, and I'm not gonna do it because I can't carry it with me. I have my father was that way. He yeah, let's see here. I think I'm way behind. Sorry about that. Gosh, I'm way behind. Oh my gosh. OBG, good morning, sir. Oh man, sorry, I'm way behind. Okay, I'll catch up. I'm so sorry. Asia Mall, Mike Roberts. How you doing, Mr. Mike? Let's see. I've been going to CDO 4 years. Okay. To me and Mark King, Davao, you can skip to Manila altogether. Yeah. There were a lot more expats polled than here. I'm only Western in our neighborhood. I have large phobia with about giant cockroaches in Davao. They must be something to go. You know, Paul S., don't worry about it. Just get you some borax. Remember, right? You live about 4 hours from Dipolo. You're talking about Davao, but that's far away from Dipolo, major port in northern Zamboanga. Yeah. Yeah, Zamboanga. Yeah. The expats don't talk much. They have probably been burned before the other expats, so they don't party. Yeah, OBG, probably. There's a lot of people struggle, have a hard time in U.S. They struggle and have a hard time here and throughout other countries that they're at. And the reason why is they just do. We've met a lot of great guys, though. If I walk down and I say hi, he doesn't pull up his head, I know that's not the guy. If I walk down and I give a nod and I nod at the guy, he nods back, okay, fine. If he doesn't nod back, that means this guy don't want to talk to anybody. It's okay by me. But doesn't bother me either way. I don't care. But there you'll find that really expats in general, probably 60-70% of the people that I know just don't want to talk. You'll have that other 20-30% or more that will just talk and talk and talk to you, you know. Yeah, Kevin T, good morning. Kevin T, how you doing this morning? Yes, Kevin T is right. Right now they go to Manila. You're exactly right. Everything goes through Manila. I don't see why Luzon, Bahrain, and Baguio are so close to beaches. Ligaya is the best place to be. It's got everything, mountains and beaches, hospital, malls. Yeah. Kevin Ash, where does Ligaya live? Lady Farmer again. We have large police presence and military. D30 used to be mayor. It's down and now lives there. Yeah, James, keep your wallet in your front pocket. You're exactly right. I'm not going to be doing a lot of talking here, but I'll be playing a lot of chess. Nothing wrong with that. Paul's roaches will chew on you as you sleep. Good screens and tight doors. Bad in my area. They're trying to pass now. People were enemy farm. They're not going to let people cut down without vaccine. Get out of town without vaccine. Oh, wow. Yeah, if you're scared to be here, you'd be terrified in a large city in U.S. That's true. Good morning, Britt. How you doing, my good friend? Sorry, I got behind. I got the jabbering. Sorry about that. Good to see you, Britt. Chris Britt. Randy Roberts, still Kevin. Why some we just look only where we're Western, they live. They don't know some places about Northern Luzon. Yeah. Hey, Tom, got a motel or hotel on quarantine list. Cheapest in Cebu that they have included all meals and shuttle too. $345 for 14 days. Is it they're classier places, right? They're not what we call in the U.S. a dump, right? They're really nice places, right? Random emails and visit. Whoop, whoop. How is Omer? He is good. He's over here with his mama somewhere. He was right here. I don't know where he's at now. He's into trouble. He's very naughty. He's very naughty. Lady Farmer, where is your kitchen? Let's see. OBG, good morning. How you doing this morning? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. In Baguio, an option to avoid giant cockroaches, colder climate. Yeah, Baguio is a good place to live. A lot of landslides, though. They may have figured that out. How's the stormy weather? John Ferris. It's actually okay last couple of days. It's not as stormy as it was. That video was taken like on Friday, Saturday. 9 random emails is my ninja. Okay. Britt, if you can't keep up with the chat, I'm leaving. Right. Okay. High five. Yeah. All right. Hold your breath, Britt. Yeah. You just scrolling down through there. You ever? I was on a stream one day and the guy just silent for 5 minutes. He's just reading them. He's not even saying anything. I said, dude. So I put, dude, start speaking. Everybody's leaving the stream. He started speaking. It was funny. No lizard Baguio. Good morning, Maureen, Michelle, and Ken. Nee owns the canteen over the casino. The hotel is closed. They closed the casino as well. They are telling the employees they will probably open the first of the year. Yeah. No lizard, Rena is saying here in Baguio, Cebu, Davao, Bohol, a lot of cockroaches. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like cockroaches either. Filipina, Miss Milo. How you doing this morning? Another great channel, another great lady, guys. Check out Miss Milo. That's one post, Miss Milo. You're so behind now. Milo, I need help. I don't have my wife here helping me. Yeah, she always helps me. Brit Philippines can't keep up. I'm leaving. I never see cockroaches here in Davao. A lot more in a strange land called Florida. Yeah, man, they get them German cockroaches in Florida. Maureen's doing good. Yeah, wood cockroach. I'll let you guys. Paul, wait till you get a look at those giant spiders. You can forget about the roaches. You're right. Well, they got some giant ones here, don't they? Especially in the trees where there's fruit. I should have bet on the Bengals will lose. See, I'm not getting my TV. See, I caught up. I just scrolled down through there. Rena got a close-up person look at a giant spider. Yeah. Mike, Phil, and I've been talking. Good. Yeah, I saw a giant spider in my condo. Very rare to see. We don't have a lot of spiders that I see. I do see a lot of cockroaches. And yes, we get them in the expandable house. The thing you see more of is rat than you see anything anywhere. Rat, 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 rat. Many rat, many rat, many rat. You have more rat than you do cockroaches. My condo, very rare. Hey, brother Kevin. So how is Miss Maureen? How's Miss Ken, Mr. Ken? He would not like me calling Miss Ken, Mr. Ken. How are things there? We, Ruth and I, we're getting antsy too. We want to get out and do some stuff. And, kind of get out and travel a little bit. And we really can't. And as you know, we're kind of stuck in limbo. And so there'll be a time whenever we can. And so we'll probably go crazy and get out as much as we can. Any chance to travel? Yeah, you can travel. You can travel. I can go to Davao, but make it a day shot, time to get there. Maureen says she wants us to go back to her videos. Okay, put Maureen's on there. Put Milo's on there. Let's see if it's find Milo. Milo, where are you at here? You still here, Milo? What channel? Philippine Island Adventures of Milo. Great lady. Put Chris's on here. I only have 30 something people on, 33 it says here. So, but those rats love rat poison made by bear that looks like blue rice. Yeah, I was going to put out some rat poison. And I decided not to because those rascals will die in a wall. And I got to tear up the wall and get them rascals out. So I'm trying to trap them if I see one. We got one over there in that blessing house that we can't seem to catch. But we're working on that one. There's somebody out there, honey. Ayo.
Ayo to you too.
Ayo. Somebody out there. Ayo. Ayo. I do that sometimes. Makes me mad. 200 million wharf rats around San Francisco Bay. Oh my gosh. 200 million. Wow. There are ants everywhere in the Philippines. And no guys on 10th floor to have them. I know. Those things will crawl. Just get some of the bait, the chalk. And it works right. I need more roaches to eat the rats. I know. There are so many. I was over, it's been a month or two. I was over at someone's house. I mean, 10 rat at least. So you got it. It's constant trapping thing. You need to trap them. Got to trap them. Go to New York. Rat the size of tomcat. I tell you, we got some pretty good size ones here because they're coming out of the field out here because of the rice field down the road. And so, head to tail is a foot long. Yeah, head to tail. And we call them roof rats in U.S. Big old roof rats, where they crawl along the lines, get it on top of the roof, and then get to where it need to go. And we've caught no, I shouldn't say quite a few. We've caught probably 4 or 5 big ones. And they have that one, and I call it a gopher rat. I don't know. It's Ruth says they stink. They smell. It's a rat. It's got a snub nose on it. It's low to the ground. It looks like a gerbil. It looks like a gerbil, but it's not. And those things are everywhere too. You got 2 different breeds. Those other ones, I see them all the time. There's Milo. Thank you, Kevin. Let's see. Yeah. Hey, Tom, go to New York City. You're right. Yeah, we had you rats in Behold, but none here. Around the water, too, they're always prevalent. When I was in Vietnam, I was riding on the back of a bike, and I looked across the field. There was like 100 years way I seen this. Yeah. I caught cockroaches with my flip-flops. Oh, fly strips. Fly strips. So that's a good idea. Real big spider web. I've seen the spiders distance, let's say the size of my hand. I knew it was big. They do have them a lot here. We use the chalk too. Yeah, that chalk works pretty good. Yeah, they do eat them. Enemy of the cockroaches over there, the rats, they eat them, yeah. Ken Unger. High five. Good to see you. Sir Liner, Mr. Mike, another guy from Davao. Mr. Mike's been there, I don't know, quite a while. Mr. Mike's a good friend of mine. They have a channel too. Hey, Mr. Mike, put on your channel. Put your channel on. You can do it. You have a I think you have a blue thing. You put your channel on. There's some of the guys on here to take a look at your channel. Just on there running when you're sleeping. Yeah, I saw a bunch of cockroaches every night. I have to tell you, there's two here. I saw them. Them bad boys. I'm trying to train the dog to get them, but no, not so good. Oh, my battery's low. Mommy, would you bring me a charger? My battery's low. Bye bye. My battery died on my phone. Yeah, this phone died on me. Yeah, this phone doesn't have no charge. And we got this handy dandy. Now look at this rig. It's one plug-in, right? But it has this charger, this type of charger, iPhone, and I don't know what that bad boy is. That's a big one. But mine uses this red one. And they got them color-coded, so I can plug it in. No, it's the blue one, I'm sorry. On this one. And it gives me the charge. And it's a fast charger. It's like it should be charged in fast. I don't know. 10 minutes. Yeah. Rats, yeah. Mr. Ron, they're running when you're sleeping. I saw a bunch of cockroaches in my places every night. I was a sub, so had Milo. Oh, you had Milo? Yeah, she's a great lady. Rat poison works. I have to make a trail leading to the door where you have a hammer waiting to smack them. The one I had last time I caught, it was a pretty good sized rat. It could eat a cat. And I took it outside and covered the whole glue trap. And it just happened to get it. And of course it was alive. And I took it out there and I was like, man, this is a big rat. It's fat too. Tom, even those rats you see in New York, difference of your rats here, you can eat the ones in New York. You cannot eat them. Really? Dehydrated potato flakes in a bowl is good for rats? Really? I did not know that. So, Sir Liner, how are things for you? The biggest of these rats, 11 pounds. Oh, man. Oh, that phone's dying too. I got phones dying everywhere. That's 20% less on this one. Well, I can't use this charger. I can use this one. Wait, I can use this one. Did you plug that one in there? And I'll plug this one in here. Sorry about this. I guess it's just using a lot of power off my charging system today. It's hard to keep up with the power here. It's unbelievable. There we go. It says I have 20% on that phone. Plus, sometimes my crab always get in our house at night. Yeah. Walt Hollander. I don't know. I have not seen him in a while either. I've sent an email to him a couple times, and he's not gotten back to me. So I don't know. I know that I don't know. I've lost some of my friends that's been on this channel, and it's really sad. Yeah, well-fed dog won't hunt or flee. You're right. Our neighbor poison eat the rat, and we did have cut a hole to get it out of the roof. Yeah, that's a problem. When you feed them poison, they crawl into wherever to die, and you got to clean it out. If not, you got a horrible smell there forever. So what we did was we would bait it, and then have a trap. You know, like use the bait, the killer, to get them inside there, and then they die inside the trap. And then we have done that because that stuff is appeasing to them. And so that's the reason I trap them and get them off the property. I've had to do that too. I learned early on as a youngster, you know, digging those rats. Okay, 3%. Is that okay enough to get my thing back on my phone? Probably. Let's see. Yeah, we keep it clean too, but we don't have rats, cockroaches. I don't go to sleep till 4, so it wouldn't see them. We keep our place clean too. What it is there's nobody in that place, so it's not infested. It's just, you know what it is? I'm going to tell you what it is. It's not that it's infestation. It's sometimes the people don't live as clean as they probably should. It's not saying that you have rats, you're dirty. It's saying that rats may be around, but when there's rats around, there's snake around. So you got to be careful with the cobras and things like that. We have them because there's a rice field within 100 feet of me. And they come out of the rice field eating the rice when it matures, and that's how we get the rat here. Now, we didn't have anything over at any of our other apartments. We did have a problem at one time at the latter apartments when we were living there, but it kind of filtered itself out. All right, let's see if I can get this phone on. Oh, John, I don't want to eat no rat. Why is New York City so big? Is the rat infestation such a big problem in New York since they migrated to New York City in the 1700s? Yeah. The Griffin Dragoon traps caught 7 in-house lizards. Yeah, we get a lot of lizards here too. They're actually living on the wall. Living in a hotel with no rats, of course, you have to rent a house or house. Yeah, everywhere. There's Sir Liner. He put his link on there. Click that link. Click that link to Mr. Mike. That's Mr. Mike's channel. Kevin Nash. There you go. That's Mr. Mike's channel. Him and another friend, Gary, they do live streams and videos from time to time, so you'll be able to catch them. Here we are. I see myself right there. All right, phone's back on. Nothing worse than trying to read it off of that thing. I would do it on a computer, but phones are easier for me because I started using the phone, you know. All right, let's see. Kevin Nash, Rena Roberts, good morning. He's saying hi. Yeah, in fact, Mike, so how's everything with you? How are things going with you? And how are you doing? You feeling okay and everything is well with you? Miss Judy, how are things with you? How are you feeling? What's going on with you? There's some nice hotels here too. Ruth and I have stayed in some nice places, really nice places. I sent a link to his channel, but not video. It's okay. They can find him, get to his channel, subscribe to him, and give him a shout. And hopefully, they talk about general things that's happening in the Philippines and compared to what it used to be and what's going on now. It's really a good raw stream where they just talk about just whatever, you know. And if you're there or you want them to talk about something, they'll talk about it. Jab Jam. Is this my old buddy Jab Jam? You alive? Jab Jam, good to see you. Surprise, surprise, surprise. How are you doing there, Mr. Jab Jam? How are things? Mr. Gomer Pyle? How are things, Jeb Jam? You know what, Jeb? James is missed you, man. I haven't seen you in a long time. Hopefully you're well. I bet you are so busy. I would ask you that. Are you very busy? Anyhow, I want to buy a house, go off grid with a solar. 15 kilowatts will do. Yes, it will. How many air cons you run? Do I need a bigger system? Nope, you'll be fine. I run one air conditioner, a 5,000 watt air conditioner, all day. It cools, it's 500 square feet, fine. I have one in this room and I have one in my bedroom. The one in the bedroom, sometimes I'll turn this one off because it gets cold in here. Sometimes I'll turn that one on. Sometimes we just leave it off completely, but I'll sleep with that one on all night. And this is a split. This is a window unit. This window unit, we have another one, but one kaput. But this window unit I bought a long time ago from a neighbor. And instead of me buying another split, I said, why don't I just use this one? I took the two windows out, put this window in here, and that's what we're cooling the room now with. It does a pretty good job. It does a pretty good job. It's a 5,000 watt air conditioner. It's just cooling these two rooms. So, that's the way to go. Jeff Jam is saying, we're well, tired from all the work. 5.5 more years to go. Oh, it seems like prison. If you count it that way, it's prison. I got 5 more years to go. Will I make it? Yeah, I understand that. We're all well. Okay. Tom, you know how no up to tell you live stream was going so great when Jeb Jam had talk show up. Oh, by the way, hi Jeb Jam. Yeah, there's Jeb Jam. I hadn't seen him in a long time. Anyone know what happened to Walter? Last I heard, Walt, he was fine. I don't know. Something could have happened. I have no idea. I sent him an email. I've not heard or anything back. He could have. A lot of guys quit going on YouTube. Nelson, Mom Boone talk to you too. Good morning. Over here in the Philippines, good day for everyone else in the world. Hope everyone is well and blessed. Oh, Pirate Cove Walter. Oh, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Pirate Cove Walter. He is still doing his Facebook. I thought you were talking about Walt Tollner. Pirate Cove Walter is still doing his Facebook. He's not doing YouTube. If you have his Facebook, if he's not been on Facebook, which was surprises me, last I heard, hold on a minute. Someone talked to him. Was it Pumpkin Joe? Which one? Somebody did a video with him on Visa and used him. I have not. Last I saw, it's been a few 6 or 8 months ago. He was on Facebook. Other than that, I don't know. I've not seen him in a long time. Yeah, Walter, Pirate Cove. I have assets of $500K, and will that dude retire to film? This is after a house I bought. Yes. Yes, you'll be fine. You'll be more than fine. Philip Milo saying hi to Mr. Jeb Jam Raw. Jeb Jam Raw is a great guy. Is a great channel. That's not the Walt I thought too, Tollner. Yeah, I thought Walt Tollner. Sometimes they call him Walter. Yeah, the Pirate Cove. Yes. As far as I know, he's doing his Facebook. I don't know if he's still doing it anymore. We lost contact. He basically said he gave up with it. Walter, is that Walt Tollner? It's not the Walt Tollner that we know, guys. It's a different one. Walt had no videos. Yeah. Yeah, Walt had no videos. You're right, Kevin. This is different Walt. Remember the Pirate Cove guy I blocked because he's getting irate that time we were in Cebu doing a live stream? The Pirate Cove, Walter, I had to block because he was just in a bad mood and he was just having a bad day about motorcycle gangs. I blocked him. That's the Walt we're talking about. Then we talked through emails. He said, man, I'm so sorry. I don't know what's wrong with me. I was having a bad day. I said, it's okay. I already unblocked you anyway. So next time, so he's been on many streams after the fact there too. So I think a lot of times what's going to happen is as time goes on, you'll find that a lot of guys will do, will go on. But he, in fact, good graces. We're all in good graces now. And last I talked to him it's been a while. It's about 6 or 8 months. So, yeah, Walt Tollner, yeah, is the guy we were thinking about. How's the cake business? Cake business doing pretty good. Honestly, it's doing pretty good. She has got, I see 2 orders up here. Just finished the order, 2 orders last week. She's having an average of 1 to 2, 1 to 3 cake orders a week, every week. So that's pretty good. It's not as it was before because she was having them all the time, but it's actually during this time, it's pretty good. Yeah. It's pretty good. In fact, if you think about it, it's probably better than I ever would thought it would have been, honestly. We in fact don't really realize how important life is right now until this it's woken us all up a lot of times. This COVID, it's really woken us up to where we want to find out, we want to help. Prayer goes out to Mr. BT. He's Simpson. He had 3rd-degree burns on his arm. Simpson Welch, good friend of mine. Yeah, it was a fire, and he burned himself, dirt on his arms. So hard for him to type and things like that. But shout out for him. Interesting look, Nelson. I know it looks different, doesn't it? Well, hopefully she's going to color this in my hair, and hopefully it'll look decent. Okay, better, you know. We have a food stand in sorry, sir, in a house here in Davao. Oh, you do? You know what, Mr. Ron? Next time I come over there, I'm going to have food. I'll have food. We'll eat there. Me and wife and RR. I hope you're doing well. It's been a long time since I've been here in Florida, still waiting for my fiance. And you know what, too? That's the thing. You don't really realize that there is a lot of great places to eat. One of the best places to eat, Alton turned me on to, was a place there in CDO that he used to go to, and it was just kind of like a hole-in-the-wall place originally, he said, and it expanded. And it's a buffet type. You just walk in, grab the food, and they'll bring it to you. And then they have servers to. It's like it's a standard place, but the food is really good. And we had to go there with him because that's where he wanted to go. He loves his McDonald's early in the morning. He loved going there, so we would always eat there, whether we liked it or not. My friend Alton, I miss him. He's been passed now a couple of years, and I really miss him. Nelson, I understand. There are many people waiting to get here, and I understand that. I understand that for sure. So, how is everybody doing? Let's see. Nelson, Miss Judy. I love that beer cake. It was the coolest thing, wasn't it? What was the cake that you made the other day? What kind of cake? What kind was it? White with chocolate chips? What is that? Cookies and cream? Cookies and cream cake. I couldn't think of it. She makes a real good cookies and cream cake with whipped cream topping. You hear that, Jeb Jam? Whipped cream topping. Instead of buttercream, whipped cream topping. And uses some buttercream, but really it's whipped cream. And is it good? You can't eat just one bite. James, 2, 3 bites. Yeah, it was good. It's cookies and cream with whipped cream toppings. The icing's about that thick. And the key is put it in the fridge and let it get ice cold. And then pull it out and eat it. And that icing is smooth. We have a food stand. We'll check that out. We will check that out. We're planning on flying to the Philippines next year, just waiting for the quarantine to ease a bit to 3 days. Yes, understand that, Jeb Jam. Well, if you do and you happen to be coming in this neck of the woods, we would love to entertain you and have you come by again like you did last time. And it was really nice seeing you and meeting you and being with you during that time. And you're one tall guy. He is tall. He's a tall guy. Really good guy. Good businessman, you know. The Philippines is a lot like Florida. It just doesn't have the infrastructure. Yeah, it's really slack in infrastructure. It is so slack on infrastructure. They'll build a road completely beautiful, paint it, stripe it, everything. Then next week, they'll tear it all back up again. Same road. Nelson, my fiance and I are so very patient. Got to love the embassy. For sure, Nelson. I agree. Milo is saying, U.S. bakery is the best business in the Philippines. It is. I'm thinking about it. Just finished the city water in our city and the province. We're up 200 households now. A lot of work, but made lots of happy. Milo, one of the best things to do, and I'm just going to say this as an American, and you know American because you live in the USA, you know, is Americans like having a cup of coffee, cinnamon rolls with the icing on it. Some don't like icing on, so you just make it that way. Not necessarily donuts, but muffins, good muffins at a good price. They don't have anything like that here. They don't have good muffins or even good coffee. The coffee here is very bitter. If someone would open up a good store with good coffee, good muffins, maybe a nice cheesecake, thin sliced, about that wide cheesecake to offer to the customers at a fair price, you would be so busy. You don't have to make 1,000 things. You can make 5 things. You don't need 1,000 different things on there. Make 5 things and do well at the 5 things and have a good cup of coffee, a good fresh ground coffee. You would have so much business. See, here they love the 3-in-1, the sweet coffee. I'm telling you, it would go so good. I see so many people failing because they try to copy someone else, but they really don't know the business that they're getting into because they're copying. So a copier business will never work. It will work only if you do it better than the other guy. We had a supermarket come up here with a nice restaurant. Neighbor 3 houses down decided to do the same thing. Nice store with a supermarket. Copy. So all you're doing is splitting the business, but the problem is the infrastructure is, there's nothing in either store could really want somebody going and having food. There's no place to really have a benefit to having food down there. You know? So I'm just saying, people really would like that. Bakery is good business. Hi, Baloo John. Good to see you, my good friend. How are you? High five, John. Good to see you. USA, people are happier. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Watching from Bakersfield, California, USA. Good to see you. Let's see. Cheesecake is so expensive to make, though. It is. It is. Well, make one cheesecake, see if it sells. If it don't sell it, family eat it. But I'm saying this. Well, here's this. Here's this. No matter where you go at Starbucks, they have cheesecake. No matter where you go anywhere here in the Philippines, they have cheesecake. And some type of thick double chocolate cake. But the problem is, whoever's making those cakes, whomever they are, it's not that good. The chocolate is not pure chocolate. The cake itself is really not that good. It's really not. And I've had it at Green Mountain Coffee. I've had it at Coffee Bean. I've had it at Starbucks many times. It's just not good. It's just passe. So the best thing to do is someone that really can make a good cake. I don't care if it's double chocolate. Same thoughts here, Tom. Cookies. Yeah, cookies. How many people know what Publix is? Public supermarkets. Any kid in the United States of America can go to a Publix supermarket, go to the bakery department, and they'll give the kids a really big, beautiful cookie. Whatever fresh baked. And it's good. Chocolate chip, oatmeal raisin. I don't care who it is. Anywhere, you can go to a Publix and take your child and they'll give them a cookie for free. Because the child is contented. They're going to be contented as they shop. An unruly child, which they can be, is going to create havoc. Publix is smart. Bo's coffee is very good. Excellent Americano coffee. Good blueberry muffins. Several locations in Davao. I'll have to check them out. I've not been to Bo's Coffee. I'm not familiar with it. Good blueberry muffins. Several locations in Davao. There's one thing that I have noticed, though, that the Philippines fall short in. And this is really something. If you're going to have something like that, give them a callback service. If they have coffee and they're in there, they have coffee and they just paid $2 for coffee. It's so simple to grab a pot of coffee and go back to the table and say, hey, would you like some more? I don't care if they stay there all day. Say, hey, we got a special apple pie today. Would you like an apple pie? Or would you like chocolate chip cookies? Well, I just baked some fresh chocolate chip cookies. It just came out of the oven. They'll buy them. They don't do callbacks here. Callbacks are nothing. They don't even care. You buy it, see you later. You don't come back, it's okay. They don't care. But you do a callback, you have some more bits to keep up with. I noticed that here. It's really slack. Hello, Mr. Ron, Sir Liner. Yeah, $20 for good 9-inch cheesecake topping, serves 10 high, 10 USD, same thing. they would actually sell. You would actually sell a lot of cookies and stuff here. I told Ruth that, and R with they're busy, to make like a pack of 10 cookies or a dozen cookies, or do a dirty dozen, 13 cookies, and make a special price of, whatever, and put them online and sell them, fresh baked cookies. And you get to part where you get a lot of orders, make more. They're not going to go bad because neighbors somebody have cookies, right? Give them to kids or your cousins. We got enough cousins. We could give away, a few dozen cookies and it won't matter. But I guarantee you'd sell them. But people here, they're not familiar with it. They're not familiar with a good brownie. They have brownies, but they're not good brownies. I did go to a place. It was in CDO that Ruth and I went to at breakfast, and they had muffins and things like that. But there's no comparison up to the standards. And I'm talking muffins. I'm not talking a muffin that's this big and that tall. I'm talking American muffin that's that big around and that tall. And it's so simple to make. It don't cost you anything to make a blueberry muffin or an apple muffin or a cheesecake muffin. They're not that expensive to make. It's just flour and water. So last time I was in the province, I started baking pizza. Yep, egg buster pie, cookies and muffins. People started ordering. Government offices and schools started ordering. Something to think about. Yeah, I do like what Mr. Famous Amos Cookies did. He used to make just chocolate chip cookies and peanut butter cookies and take them to offices, and he would sell them. And that's how he started Famous Amos Cookies. He was a really good guy. I actually had the pleasure of meeting him one time. And he told me the story over ice cold beer, how he got started. And he started by doing that in California. And that's how he started Famous Amos Cookie Company, which then got bought out by President Baking, and then it excelled. But he was telling me how he did it. He said, at first I was afraid, but then those ladies would expect me every day. But then I had to create a route, and then it got to be too much. So what he started doing is a small retail store, and they used to come to him. But it's an idea. It really is an idea. I don't see the dairy products here that they have in Ohio, where I'm from. Yeah, dairy products are really Darley products. Darley? Is it? Oh, Darley. I thought you meant dairy. Darley. I don't know what Darley products. I can't even find good cheeses, good meats, good cheeses, good deli meats. They have a place in Davao, but there's just no variety like that. You could. Ruth and I were even talking one time that creating like small cakes and selling small cakes, just a cake. Maybe create cakes and you can cut it up and maybe a slice of a cake and sell them. But realize it'd be so much hassle for her to do it because people come by the house all the time and things like that. But if you had a small retail establishment, it could really take off, because if someone knew they were getting that, they would do that. The problem is your help and how much time you want to put in it too. That's the thing, is the help. Nothing like a toasted blueberry muffin and hot coffee in the morning. Exactly. And for me, that's if somebody gave me a muffin or a good piece of toast with maybe some good strawberry jam or blueberry jam or grape jam that's really jam and jellies, I would eat that. But there's no jams and no jellies. I mean, I was trying to find a can of just tomatoes to make some good spaghetti. It's going to cost me $5 for a can of tomatoes ordered from Lazada. $5. It's crazy. They have some cheese at S&R. And you know what? I saw some cheeses, Ruth and I did, but it's like, how can I say? It's processed. I don't know. I pray that they will get their stuff together and get some chain will come in and get their stuff together and get it right. They just don't have it right yet. It's not right. Even at S&M, S&R, all these places, they just don't have it right yet. I asked for hot sauce and hot peppers and this, that, and other at the store, and it's like, the guy goes, "What? What's that? What is that?" Like, okay. Mark and Ning. How are you doing, Mr. Mark and Ning? You been fishing lately? How's fishing? Hopefully you're doing well. Good to see you. How's Miss Ning? Hopefully she's feeling well. S&R. You know what? I would love to have Milo's, like some good good mozzarella, maybe some good blue cheese. I'm not talking really expensive. Some good cheeses. I used to go look at the cheeses. I like good cheese or good cheddar, just a standard good cheddar cheese. Um, Mr. B is saying, Mark and Dean, good morning. We have a bakery like you're talking about here, Tom. The problem is the atmosphere. Only special people go there. You have to lift your pinky when drinking coffee. Snooty, snooty. Is it really? Mr. B, I didn't know that. So they have something like that there? Wow. Yeah. Well, that wouldn't be for me either. I'm not going to be like that. And I'm not paying $4 or something or either. Not for me. But some of those places charge too much for a cup of coffee and it's not that good. I want a good cup of coffee. Just a standard good ground coffee. Oh, S&R for real imported cheese. Okay. So they have it. Please. Philippines needs a cheesecake factory. Oh, man. All right. Jeb Jam, you're exactly right. Yeah, cheesecake factory. Nothing better. We don't have an S&R in Samar. Wow, Mr. B. You know what, Mr. B? That's sad. That's sad. You can't go to places that are snooty people. That's not for me either. I'm more of a, I don't have to talk to anybody. Just go in. I don't care if I talk to anybody. Just go in and get a good snack or sandwich or whatever. How about a good sandwich? They don't even make sandwiches here. Good sub sandwich. How about, I don't eat pork, but so no ham and cheese for me, but good roast beef sandwich or good vegetable sandwich. And on vegetables, I'm talking, red and green bell pepper and onions and maybe some cheeses and lettuce and good lettuce and things like that. It's really hard to find. Ruth and I went to Davao, our last trip. CDO too. Went to the store. So expensive on any of that stuff you want to buy. It's just so expensive. It's cheaper in USA to buy groceries right now than it is here in the Philippines. Sad to say. It's cheaper at Walmart than you can go here. And the reason why I know that is because I went on Walmart, I looked at their ads for the week, and it's cheaper. Get a head of lettuce for 49 cents. Head of lettuce here, it's 49 cents. It's like 25 peso, right? Can't buy no lettuce here for 25 peso. I mean, you get one that's this big. Cabbage like that, 12 cents a pound, 13 cents a pound, US. If I didn't eat pork, I would starve to death. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Well, I just changed beef and chicken. So just eliminated the pork out. I eat a lot of chicken, a lot of beef. When I can get the beef. Not a lot of beef. So basically my diet's chicken. And I eat chicken, but I mean, we different variety. Beef, I've been getting beef, different sources of beef. You can actually go buy beef, but you got to get it a certain time. We're good. Nina's doing great. Her school program. Not doing much fishing lately. Been going mushroom hunting. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Good mushroom hunting is really, really, really nice. Really nice. I enjoy that also. I enjoy taking the time and doing that, mushroom hunting. So Cheesecake Factory. Now you got me thinking food. Well, guys, it's almost been 2 hours. My coffee's empty. I'm thinking about getting me some more coffee and a snack. And so I think I'll call the stream today. We'll have another one on Sunday morning, Mama. Except my wife will be here. She is going to take the time. She's busy. I answered some emails. But I will have my wife here on Sunday morning. I want to thank everybody for always spending their valuable time. I want to thank everybody for always, always, always coming on our streams. And I want to thank everybody for coming on here today. I want to thank Miss Milo, Mr. Ron, Mark and Ning. Good to see you guys. Jim and Rose, Mr. B, Viking in Norway. Mr. B saying, my girlfriend tries to buy cakes because it's a jealousy thing. Overpriced but good. I prefer Goldilocks or red ribbons. I support normal people, not the specials. Yeah. OBG, see you, my friend, Miss Judy. See you, my good friend. Jeb Jam, thank you so much. I'll tell him, Jeb Jam. I'll tell him. Mr. Ron, Mark and Ning, thank you so much. Thank you for always coming on our channel. Thank you for spending Mr. Sir Liner, Blue John, good to see you. Milo, Kevin Nash, thank you. Mike Roberts, thank you for coming on today. Nelson, thank you for seeing you. Good to see you for coming on. Thank you for Mr. Ken Unger, thank you. Ken, OBG, thank you for coming on today. Paul S., thank you for coming on. Jeb, thank you. Sir Liner. Rena Roberts, thank you so much for coming on today. Hillbilly, thank you for coming on today. John Ferris, thank you for coming on today. Kevin T, thank you for Maureen, thank you for coming on today. Ken Unger, Mark King, Maureen, Michelle, and Ken, thank you for coming on today. We appreciate it. Kevin T, thank you for coming on today. Mr. Mitch Brumwell, thank you for coming on. Thank you for the super chat. Mike Roberts, thank you for coming on today. Thank you for spending your valuable time. Whoop, whoop. Thank you for coming on today. Christian Martinson. I want to thank everybody. Thank you so much for always coming on our channel. We'll be back here again Sunday morning. And thank you so much. Mr. Ron, thank you for coming on today. Coming on. Bye, troops. See you, Mr. B. See you, Mr. Ron. Thank you, Mr. Ron, for coming on. Mark and Ning, thank you for coming on. God bless everybody, and thank you so much. We really appreciate it. We really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Kevin Nash, see you, my friend.